Hoo-ha, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Okay, so it's been a while. I've been doing some grinding, and I've been collecting some resources and doing some crafting. Mainly, our big old cube is finally finished. Boy, I don't want to crack it open because I've already put stuff in it, but this good old bad boy right here is finally done. And I have put a total of 27 CPUs in there, and the rest is just storage. Doesn't really matter where you put them. It's not like in the reactor where it's like more effective, but this is our new multi-block crafter. This is where all our recipes comes in. And the first thing I did is I just inputted every single gear, even ones that we don't need at all. I just wanted to have almost every gear in here, just because, yeah, I guess, just to show off how much space we now have. And I've already put in some stuff. I actually undid some things, like I just wanted to start over with all the patterns so I could sort them in better. And this is where they are currently. Right now I'm carrying all the essence stuff, so let me put in all of this. Let's sort these so they make sense somewhat. And as you can see, we have 98 pages available, and that is a lot of space. I'm not even sure if we're ever going to use up all of those spaces, but yeah, and this is really just overkill to the max, pretty much. But hey, I guess we won't run out of space for our storage patterns anymore. You can also access this thing from down here with our crafting monitor, but not the crafting monitor, the crafting manager, but as you can see, it lags really bad and it takes a long time for all the patterns to load in. It's very wacky. Like, it's not even sorted properly most of the time either. So I won't be using the crafting manager that much anymore. So, what did I use this thing for mainly? Well, I made reactor stuff. We can build the reactor now, we could, but I'm not fully finished on that yet. I have the parts done. I have made a total of, how much was it? Actually, I have the list still open here. 471 casings, 1 controller, 16 control rods, and 128 yellorium fuel rods, or not? Oh yeah, the yellorium fuel rods actually changed. I need to craft some more of those actually, because I don't think I have enough. Right? That's just 2 stacks. Oh, never mind. That's enough. Okay. Okay. I never said anything. I can't do math. How I get these calculations, I'm going to show that off later when we actually build the reactor. But just so you know, I already have crafted these things. And let me just quickly go over the recipes of them. This one, the annoying part, is obsidianite ingot. This one is just the access port where you put in your items. And the reactor casing has, like, there's 2 ways you can make it. You can either use steel or mana steel. Steel is easier in my case. And the basic plating, if you don't remember that, it's the lithium, graphite, and lead. Then the reactor is just uranium and more casings, and this is just redstone casings. As you can see, I changed a lot of things outside. I actually put sprinklers everywhere because I needed a lot, and I mean a lot of different stuff, especially like special infused, because oh boy, special infused and silicon, those were like the really hard-hitting resources for this. But now that that's done, I want to make a Lumium seed, I believe, and for some reason I have in my mind that I made a Lumium seed once, but if I look at my quests, right, just, oh, there's something that oh yeah, the bonsai hoppers. I made a bonsai hopper over there, but I'll get to that later, I guess. I'll just claim this quest really quick. Here, tier 2 probably? No, it's tier 5. Well, let me just claim all of this anyway. Not tier 5, tier 2, tier 3, no, that's the crazy expensive stuff. Is there no quest for Lumium? Because, you know, I really expected there to be one. Huh. I guess not. Well, let's make Lumium then. Lumium is tier 4, so let's make tier 4 seeds. Just like that. We are missing blood iron, so let's just quickly take some iron and throw it into our blood infuser. Alright, that's enough, I think. So let's just throw this in here. And I actually could just... Do I have an extreme pattern left over? Well, I can just use these again. I don't really need these. Let me just straight up make the seat like this. Because I think I have enough. Well, I gotta make the blocks first, I guess. Which means... I keep this graphic down here because it's just temporary stuff. Like seats and stuff. Lumium. We do have enough though, yeah. Let me just quickly add like a Lumium block recipe, right? Because I don't think we have that. I think, at least. So, processing, Lumium block, and I'm gonna actually keep that one. Unless our factorizer's full, in which case, oh yeah. Now I have to actually go up there. Is our factorizer full? No, it's not? Okay, sure. Might be handy to have aluminum at hand, so you never know. And let's make the seed right here. Perfect. So while this is happening, I have noose. I also upgraded over here. Now we have a sprinkler over there. And my god, it's much faster as a sprinkler. That's what I noticed. And look at that. 2 artifact loot bag. Or not. I don't know what happened there. Anyways, Empowered Restonia. Useless. Useless. But as you can see, it goes much faster now. I even had to replace the servos with resonance servos, so they just output faster. For a while. Man, I am really not lucky at all. And as you can see, our ruby farm that we did last time is doing just fine. It's finally starting to rack up. I used it a couple of times more, and I upgraded some stuff. And I noticed I really should have upgraded my redstone cell, but I guess that's not happening. Anyway, the seed is done, and I need fighter grow for duplicating, so let's make some, hopefully. That's not that much, but sure. Sure thing. Throw this in here, and the fighter grow in there. I was certain that I did make aluminum seed at some point, but I guess I must be mistaken. Other way. Let me think and thonk about this. Okay, so what I want to do is, because with the reactor, we're gonna need better cables, because obviously we need more power, and 9000 RF is not gonna cut it at all. So, the goal now is that we make, just like we made the crystalline field, now we need to make aluminum seed, because I want to make these resonant flux ducts, which carry up to 25,000 RF per tick, which is much higher than anything else. What I would also need is enderium seeds, which I have already, so I just need to duplicate those. But mainly this needs molten aluminum, so what we're going to have to do is make a aluminum field, and then just with a Machma Crucible, we can just melt it down, craft it. You've seen this stuff. It's similar with how we did it with the rubies. So I guess what I'm just gonna do is get the harvester now. I even could yoink one from right here, because I don't really need the graphite anymore, even, so I'll just yoink one really quick. Alright, then soil, obviously, that's what I need, and I should probably like start automating soil properly. And I think, don't I have sprinklers? Alright, I still have 3 sprinklers, so what I could technically do is put sprinklers up here, but I mean, they don't need sprinklers, really. They don't need it. It's raining. My bed is out there. Can I sleep? Can I just sleep because I want the bit rate to be just fine, you know? Onkadori. All right, and that's basically the plan for this episode. Get that done, basically. And which obviously requires me to add even more stuff back here. So we have our super glue snake, which I should probably put it up here just because it's more sane to put it up there. So it looks more organized right here. There we go. So we have a much more play field for the flux ducts anyway. All right. Obviously, I don't need to replace all my flux duct with resonant now, but I really should do that. Because the more we like start expanding and add to our like auto crafting, our cables are just not going to be able to hold that much, and it's going to start to like chug at some points. So if we don't do that, well, it's looking grim for our future. That's that. So okay, let's take a bunch of stuff like this. Like the I need to make the extreme. Goddamn reactor control. I forgot to make that one. So I guess let's just do that. Did I put the electric silicon away? It's running out. Or not silicon. There it is. Of course, I was speaking about the reactor. I was totally blind, and we're gonna make a quad battery. That's how you make a quad battery. Pretty simple stuff, pretty much. And by the way, these advanced coils, you can actually make them in the master assembler as well. So we're gonna be using that from now on. All right, here's our quad battery. I think if I just throw this in here, reactor, controller, there you go. We'll just craft this really quick. Observe. Yeah, I already put all the stuff for it in our cube of doom up there. Yeah, this is gonna go by very fast, thankfully. Let me eat. Okay. So machines that we need is Machma Crucible and a crafter again, and obviously carpenters. I actually only need one carpenters, but if we do this, we also not only get access to our resonant flux ducts, but we also get the better item ducts as well, which would be the Now here's the thing with these item ducts. What I find pretty mean is that they need the hardened silver glass, but the the impuled or the closed ones that just are opaque just need lead, and lead is so much cheaper than this stuff. At least it's much easier to get. I mean, we already have obviously a hardened silver glass dimension that we can just simply make, or, you know, make another one with our, like, what? We have pretty much almost every hardened glass in here. But hey, yeah, I guess do that. Does the carpenter actually take, does the carpenter do, NBT? Or not NBT, item dictionary, I forgot. Or dictionary, that's what it's called. I'm not sure, I gotta test that out eventually. Because it doesn't say, I guess it requires just block hardened, glass hardened, so maybe it will work. We'll see about that. Because if that means, then I'll probably actually have to get the a dimension for the regular hardened glass, because I'm obviously just gonna be feeding it glass that I get from whatever dimension I have, and whenever I need more, then I just need regular glass that I'll make by hand. And that's a long way around to say I need... Is the reactor done? Yes, it is. Okay. Get this. We don't need this anymore. Or, well, we'll need it in the future, but not now. So let's just get the crafter. Don't I have a crafter? Didn't I put a crafter in? Well, we have crafters, so that's nice. I've completely forgot about those. And carpenter. Oh, I already have one of those, I guess. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. Man, okay, so for the data chips, I technically could like reduce the consumption of those by a lot, as well as like for the copper coils, because both of those you can also make in the master assembler. Just I don't have a proper syngas production yet, so I guess for now I'll just keep them. Also, I need my copper tank back, so give me the copper tank. Once I actually have like good enough like resource income, I'll make a pattern for each tank probably. Or for each useful tank, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I need to make the chips now. Great. Great. Completely forgot about those. Stop processing. There we go. Guess I'll put you in there as well. We don't even need this anymore. There you go. And there we go. Carpenter. Yes. Oh yeah, and the other stuff, of course. So, let me add that really quick. Actually, let me get the carpenter recipe up. There we go. If you haven't seen this already, you just do it like this and get all the patterns in. And what else is new? What else? Oh yeah, the data. This right here. That's what we need. So we do this. We add this. We add iron nuggets. And we add clay blocks. If I could get the regular clay block. There we go. Alright, let's just quickly add all of this stuff to the cube. So, vanilla stuff I usually just put here, so I'll just do this really quick. Then this is refined storage actually, so you go over here. And all of this is actually refined storage, huh? Weird, wacky. Then let's just, you know, since this right here has all of this stuff in it, I'll just put it right. Oh yeah, and I guess gold nuggets would be nice to have, so, gold nuggets. There we go. Put that up there as well. Better yet, put it next to the iron nuggets. Alright, now if I do carpenter... still snowballs, and of course the conversion thingamabobs. Alright, so let me do that really quick. Okay, so to get some hardened glass, because I decided to, let's make a silver tank. And for that you need platinum glass, so let's just quickly make a platinum glass dimension, which is not that expensive, but it's still going to just destroy this thing. I really wish you could limit like how much max RF these things can have. Okay, that's just, I forgot to name it. Oh well, that's my fault. But it appears that the names for just sometimes just get erased. So, yeah, not really my, what, okay. I'm being attacked by a crusty JPEG skybox. Okay, there it is. Again, these dimensions are very laggy. So let me, and especially these ones when I start placing blogs. Okay. Oh boy. I'm sorry, PC, that you have to go through this, but it's a sacrifice that you will have to do. Oh, it's already over. Okay. Well, stash home then. Alright, just got a bunch of stacks. Really easily. And get that out of there. Just look at this poor thing being so abused. Let me name this thing really quick. H flat glass. There we go. Put that in there. Put this in here. Oh, yeah, you done? Yep, you are. Okay. Well, I actually made 3 carpenters for each cable that I'm gonna be doing with aluminum. So, then we need, of course, the silver tank. There we go, just like that. Should be done in a second. Let's get the black granite out and start building here. So, right here will be the next one. Alright. And we built this one right on top. Now this is starting to look more like a plantation than beta is right now in its current state, but don't worry, we'll get to that. We will get to that in no time. This is just a micro setup over here, you know. This will not be our main plantation, for crying out loud. This is just for the sake of assembly, you know. To fuel our carpenters. Alright. There we go. And of course we want it to be area. And there you go. Punch a hole through here. Get the flux duct up here. And now, what we need is a crafter, a Machma Crucible. And that's it. Just the exact same setup that we have down here. So we'll copy that pretty much. I do have a question though. Should I put these back here? Will this work? I think it will. Probably. It doesn't even need to be like right here. I can also put it like in the front, but I'm gonna do this because this is gonna be like, I'm gonna have to put arguments later on down the road here, and probably more super glue on this side. So I guess this will just have to do then, like that. Well, we'll see. So do I have cables on me? I do. So let's connect these. Alright, and of course the carpenters. And the flux ducts from the front. There we go. Let's actually do it like this so we can just... you know what? We've already punctured the ceiling so many times. I can use technically covers to just like, you know, make it invisible on the floor. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. I think, probably. All right, now they have RF, and now I just need. I still have fluid ducts in my system. I think I do. Okay. Do I still have one? I do. So let's make a Machma Crucible. Really quick. So this, yes. See how fast it's done. Look at that. Needs to plate. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Fluid ducts. I have a total of 11, which will probably not be enough. I'll have to make more. And I guess I can make the patterns as well now. So we need this right here. Oh yeah, this is the part where I'm not sure. I'll keep it on or dictionary for now. See if that works. Oh yeah, hold on, this is a carpenter recipe. Gotta get rid of the fluid. There we go. Like this. We can do that experiment later. Then fluid duct, the superlaminar fluid duct, And I'm gonna keep the open ones because they just look better. That's just the only reason why. Because I think usually when you play on a server, you want to like save as much. And I forgot to get rid of the flute again. Save as much like RAM usage as possible. But when I'm playing single player, I just use the open ones just to get like a more clear sense of what is in the pipes. Because when I look later at it, I kind of just need to know what I'm doing. And it's kind of hard to tell with the opaque ones because you don't know what's in them. Usually you can guess though. Hold on. There, get rid of this. And of course the item ducts. And that is the impulse item duct, obviously. So put this in. All right. There we go. Our 3 ducts. And now we can add them to our carpenters. So down here goes the item duct. So let's put the item duct in here and hope that it works with just any input, really. Then super laminar, which I should have favored actually. Super laminar. There it is. There you go. Don't need to boost them either. And of course the flux duct goes in here. And oh yeah, of course item ducts. I kind of forgot about those. And I need more servos. Sure. So let's order servos, which I don't have. I kind of forgot about servos to add those. So give me a sec. Give me a hot sec. Did I remove? Oh, am I out of patterns? Really? Really? Alrighty, huh? I guess I'll add the other things later. The other servos. For now, let's just, I guess, make 2 regular servos. I don't have the servos. Let's just make patterns really quick. I should have the stuff for it, right? Right? Patterns, yeah, sure. Sure. Here, there you go, servo. And the world is a better place now. There we go. Have 2 of them. Get the Machma Crucible, and now we need a crafter. So, this crafter right here. There we go. Craft this, and I need to add, I think, crafting table to the vanilla. So, just a second. This might screw up with the ore dictionary, actually. I sure hope it doesn't. But wait, what? I'm thinking outdated terms here. Yeah, there you go. Throw it in there. Now, crafter. This one. Bronze. Really, bronze. I ran out of bronze. Huh. Curious. Curious. Alright. I'll play your bronze game. Alright, now. Crafter. There we go. Just one. One is all I need. I need a trash can. Or I don't, actually. I don't. But I need filters. Do I have filters still? No. So I'll just quickly make 2 filters. Or 3, or 4. I don't know. The crafter done? No. Why not? Oh, processing. 3, 2, 1. There it is. No need to infuse, really. I need more servos, actually, than that. I just noticed because of the harvester. So let's just plop it in, like, down here. I said, like, down here. There we go. Blop. And blop. In, out, auto in. And the silver tank, which I left down. Of course, the item duct, which I also left down. Am I even paying attention? Is a good question. Alright, get the item ducts, get more servos. Oh man. And of course the filler. Come on. Give it. Give it. Give it to me. But okay, debated me, I guess. Nice. Alright, right here. Actually, so you know the trash can is down here. We're gonna turn it upside down, put the trash can up here so it acts both ways. I need fertilizer. I do, okay. There you go. Whitelist this. And now we can just, that's fluid duct. We can just connect this one down to this one as well. So whitelist, fertilizer essence, and this will be Lumium essence. Let's place down the actual Lumium seeds. Right here, and of course, oh yeah, I need to light it up, obviously, so it grows in the dark. Let me just grab some of those torches over there. Those are probably from the time where I let a torch place thingamabob out in the base. Just to light some things up. Which, you don't really need to see that. Just, the thing that myself made the day easier for now. Let's just get one really quick. Whitelist this, and then craft aluminum bars. Just like that. 2 per. So, you also need redstone flux. So right here, and the silver tank, which I forgot again. And I have enough servos, so tank, there it is. This one has a lot of capacity, and I frankly want a lot of capacity for aluminum, because aluminum is rather slow, so I'll have to accumulate a lot over time. I hope I could also replace the copper tank down here with the silver tank now that I think about it. You know what, I'll do that. I'll do just that. So, silver tank, let's make another. Because these are just really cheap to make. Oh, I guess not, because I don't have silver plates in my plating, so let me just fix that mistake. Come on. And despite that, silver is not that commonly used anyway, so doesn't matter. Like one of those resources that just kind of clogs up your system. Like, it's one of my most common resources anyway. Or actually used to be, huh? Curious. I wonder what happened to it. Either way, silver is not that rare. Get that silver tank. And then, I guess we need to connect it somehow. Yeah. We're gonna need more fluid ducts, aren't we? Yeah, since it's coming from back here. All the way. Yep. Sure do. That's annoying. That's really annoying. At least we can hook up the item ducts, I guess. Put servos on everything. There we go. And just like that. You could probably make a retriever on here. Does a retriever on this thing work? I'm not sure. Might probably. Either way, I'll just make a bunch of servos at this point because just to go with the flow. Alright, let's make more fluid ducts really quick. That shouldn't take long at all. We have silicon right here. And fluid ducts, yeah, these. In warrant class. Let me plate those really quick. Please be enough. Come on. Oh, hold on. Gotta make it pretty. They're over here. And there we go. Perfect. Looks convoluted as all hell. Doesn't matter. I suck at video games. There we go. Put that here, and let's just throw some aluminum in here, I guess. So it can melt, and as you can see, it goes into the carpenters just fine. Okay. Obviously, this is the most, like, the smallest output. I think one ruby is like 250 millibuckets, or is it actually? Let me check. How much is one ruby worth in terms of millibucket? 250, okay, yeah. And this is 144. So obviously, this is the lowest output. So again, most storage would help here a lot. As long as I can accumulate more than I realistically can spend. Problem is, I'm going to be spending a lot, and I mean a lot of this stuff. Don't I actually have... Hold on. I think this is my moment where I finally can get rid of it. Yes. Remember the Lumium cell that we got at the very beginning of the game? Finally, I can use it on something. Whoosh. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Now that it's slowly filling up, and I sure hope it does. Can I put this in here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Alright. Then this is perfectly fine. As all things should be. Right. Now we have another source for our carpenters, and now we can make so many flux ducts. Ooh, look at this. Now we can go here and just... Yeah, a stack of flux ducts. We need enderium for that, and we don't have enderium. But we have enderium seats, which I'm going to be duplicating now. Because, yeah. Look at me go. Alright. So, I guess this is my job for the next time, but... While this is happening, I guess we can construct the reactor now? I think? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that really quick. So let me just take this box with me. So, all right. Obviously, this reactor is supposed to be made into a turbine reactor, so you can still see the turbines above there, but we'll not do those just now. The first thing we're going to do is use these legacy casings. And we're going to be, I guess, just using the replacer here really quick. So we can just, okay. Yeah, that is okay. Oh, oh, does it not work? Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's certain block types that the replacer just cannot replace for some reason. Either way, we'll just have to, I guess, manually replace everything here. So this right here is an 10 by 10 and an 8 by 8 internal by that measurement. And the reason, how you really get these done, or the best way to get started with the reactor is using, I use the website, it's br.zido.org. It used to be like Extreme Reactor Simulator something, but that's basically it. It's a reactor, basically a simulator for big reactors. If you go on that site, you can basically pre-build a reactor, and it doesn't give you the accurate like outputs anymore, I think, at least, because it's still like a big reactor. This is extreme reactor, so I'm not really sure how like they changed the values. And also consider that some modpack devs also changed the values manually, so they might not be like the same than what the website is spitting out at you. But it does give you a breakdown of your total costs, basically. So, you can like see how many casings you need, and then you can just like craft according to whatever number it spits out at you. And that one, you can just simply do that one. Also, it's just like you can see like how effective your setup is overall. And it's pretty close to whatever you get there. So right now I'm building one that is a bit overkill as well. Again, I do like to go a bit overboard, just so, you know, things are a lot smoother. Where I don't have to like pray and hope that I don't actually accidentally underproduce when it comes to my Steam later on. So I'm just gonna go all out here. And again, I mean, it's not like a big deal. It's just more time effort, basically, on my end. But on your end, it's just gonna mean that the episodes are gonna be a bit later. But hey, by my upload schedule, that's... If you're still watching, then you probably just roll with it at that point. Ah, boy. Remember the days where I had like an actual upload schedule? Man, those were the times. Okay, let's just wand up. There we go. Oh, I need more. Need more. There we go. So that's the case in here and here. And the ceiling as well. There we go. I should have not done the ceiling, actually. Ceiling bad. Ceiling bad. Don't do the ceiling. Ceiling is what you do last, actually. Don't take advice from me. Okay. There we go. I'll also link the big reactor website in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. Alright, there's an Enderman somewhere doing noises. You wanna meet like my funny sword? It's a fun one. Probably underneath. Right? No. What? Where? Oh. Hehehe. Alright, yeah, for actually over here, I wanna do something else. Let me quickly get glass. Glass. A lot of glass. Pretty quick. There you go. I actually just need like 2 stacks or something like that. Give me that. And I want to... You can actually use these casings, just the legacy ones, and turn them into glass, reactor glass. For some reason I thought that was turbine glass, which is like 2 different things. Don't mix them up. Both from the same mod. Matters, okay? It matters a lot. Wand. Please don't break, actually. How much durability? 125, okay. Should have thrown you in the Machma anvil. Alright, that is that. And now I guess I'll fill in the innards. Oh yeah, hold on. One of those things will be our casing. And these other things will need to open ports. And usually I like to place them on the ground, but so I have like a free input, I guess, over these. I'll just have these at the side for now. So we need 2 access ports, and actually I forgot. So you actually need an access and 1 output port. One is for to enter the uranium, and 1 is where the cyanide comes out. So, and to change them, you need an extreme wrench. I don't know why it's called that, but it's just an extreme wrench. Looks kind of like this, and you can right-click these, and then it'll turn into an output. You'll notice that this is also how you like. You can. Oh yeah, you can just. Wait, can you just change it like this? Oh yeah, you can change it like this. Okay, though you don't even need a wrench. You can just do it in the menu. But hey, all right. And now for the next part, the innards. Oh yeah, and obviously we need something where our redstone is going to come out of, and that will probably be up here somewhere, like right here. Right on top of here. Yeah, this is where it's going to come out of. Alright. And obviously we need the innards, so our innards will be a 4x4. And this is important for when you want to build the reactor. You want to make your reactor fuel rods touch. Now I know what they say a lot, just don't touch your rods, don't let the rods touch. But this is better for just energy production, you know? Because when your rods are together, you get a bonus that's like called irradiation, I believe, which increases power consumption, or I'm not sure if it's like overclocking or if it's just more efficiency per power consumption. I'm not really sure. But at the end of the day, it's more effective to do that, basically. More expensive, but also more effective. So it's probably close to being like overclocking, really. Okay, let me fix that really quick, just a bit. And you need these. This is basically how much. This will dictate how much capacity your good old reactor has, pretty much. So we're gonna have a lot of capacity because we have a lot of fuel rods, and on top you will need reactor control rods, which will basically allow you to, well, you have to put them down, but these are basically if you want to like lower your output because your reactor is like consuming too much, or you just want the reactor to produce a certain amount. Like for example, if I just need like a certain amount of steam, I want my reactor to run as effectively as possible. But I think like if I remember correctly, it produces as much steam as it needs to, if I remember correctly. But if you're just doing like regular energy and you just want to need, or you just want to put like, if you have limited amounts of uranium, that's what that's for. Which we're obviously not going to have. We're going to hook this thing up to uranium seeds, so it's always going to be able to produce. And now, for our next part, now that we have our innards done, we will do, and this is what I usually do. You have pretty much 2 options at this point. One, you'll need coolant, right? And there are 2 really good coolants in general. One of them is diamond blocks, which is just a really good coolant, and if you have a miner, that's probably really easy to come get by, especially if you have like seeds or such. Or you can use another coolant, which is much cheaper in my opinion, and just about as equally as effective, and that is resonant ender. So you just need to place it down, and be careful not to touch it because it will teleport you away. Okay, just place it down on the sides carefully, and remember where you place it down because you don't want to waste any stuff. Actually, with the cells, it's nice because if you misplace, like if I place it down here, it will actually place on top of it. So it's not like a bucket where the source is just erased from the bucket. That's why cells are really good. If you want to go like full on all out, you'd probably do some expensive like coolant like cryothium, which I think is one of the best coolants out there. But in this case, I just say simplicity wins. If you have like a reactor like this with Resin Ender, it's gonna carry you through hard. Like it really doesn't really matter if you choose cryothium or over Resin Ender, because at the end of the day, if you want like a lot of energy at that point, you'd rather be just using what you could do is one interesting thing that I think is always fun to do is if you have like advanced rocketry, you can just launch up to a space station, or in case of draconic evolution, you can have one of those spatial or celestial manipulators and always have a daytime and have like one of those super busted solar panels running at all time. Like check these out. Like look at that. That's 32 million RF per tick. That's like, how much is that? That's, let me get the calculator up. That would be about like 500 times the amount of like what we're doing here. So at a certain point, it just does not matter. All right. So if it does like 40k or 60k, it doesn't matter. Besides, we're being gimped by our cables anyway, so anything that's higher than 25,000 isn't really gonna matter that much anymore. So keep that in mind. Obviously, we can also use cryothium cables, but those are way too expensive, so that's not happening. All right, whoops. When the reactor is done, you'll see that it'll snap into position. Hold on. Yep, there he goes. As you go. Wait. Did I leave? Oh yeah, I left one dirt block in here. Hold on. Where is it? It's back here. How did I miss that? How am I so blind? Okay. And mind this. And now it should snap. Yep, there you go. Snaps into position. And the multi-block structure is complete. Now you can actually access the reactor controller and you'll see this menu, but we'll be getting to this later when we actually have this thing running. For now, it's just going to be our big old cube of doom number 2 that we just conveniently have lying around. And we'll hook this up once I have accumulated enough aluminum, so we can just, yeah, make a bunch of flux ducts, or so I've heard. Oh, actually, about that, our Enderium seeds should have, like, yep, left a lot of essence for us. So we can just make a bunch of Enderium, like this, almost a stack. And if we just make like a stack of flux ducts, right? Yeah, a stack of them. Okay, here comes the test. So I have these in, but what will it use? Will this work? I don't see it inputting. Hold on, what's it doing? Oh, it's processing the plates first, of course. Of course. It's putting in hardened platinum, but I put in, and this is the moment of truth, I put in hardened aluminum glass. So will it work? Is it, here, is it sensitive? Nope, okay. So you just need to have the same item type, so it does go after OR dictionary, which is nice. All right. What does it say? Main task, complete task, main task, complete package. Yeah, okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Sue. All right, and I guess the rest will be delivered as always. What I could do now is just replace all of these item ducts with the actual, like, impulse item ducts, and things would be first flying through the air. But usually have other things to do. Let me actually place the crafting table really quickly, so I left it over there. Whoops. Alright, put the reactor casings back. And, wow. Flux ducts. Look at these. Aren't they pretty? Obviously, I don't think this down here matters at this point anymore. What really matters is that I get my hands on another ultimate control circuits because I really need to upgrade this thing. And once I have this hooked up with uranium seeds and running on a permanent cycle, we effectively don't need any energy resources in our basement. We can just leave our good old... Let's check it out one more time. Like I said, we have like a bunch of energy productions in here. We have like kinetic dynamos with, I think these are two or three. No, 3 of these water wheels attached to them. So that's like, I don't actually know how much that is. That's like 360 RF per tick. I forgot. We have our gas burner in here. One of my favorite generators. Like, I've started really just loving this thing. It's so fun to use. It's really loud, and that just makes it even better. And of course, the meme beans. My, you guys have... You're such troublesome things, but hey, you're still cool. And I could honestly upgrade you to... I could have, like, upgraded you to do, like, Signalium, and you would have probably done even more if I got another argument in here. I could have just added more at that point. But hey, it also means that we can finally... What are you doing here? Okay. Sure. Oh, hey, we haven't eaten this yet. Shouldn't have eaten that, but it's for good health, I guess, somehow. I don't know how that works, but okay. The reason that nausea didn't really affect me at all. Ah, this is full to the brim again. Great. Man, we're doing just fine. And we're probably going to have to, like, replace all of these flux ducts. Or what? Well, not all of these, just like the main ones to like machines that take a lot, like our good old dimension builder technically. Just like dead ends where there's just a lot of like consumption going into it. So overall, I need to have it in like this. So what's the best way I can go about this? I could hook it up through the ground, but at the same time I need it to be on this level and probably on the level above, so it better just stay in the middle layer, I guess, for that. So I think what I'm going to do is just go here and then along the wall. I guess that's just my best bet at that point. Yeah. Yep. Alright. And we're basically getting that hooked up. And maybe the next time you see the next episode, all of these item ducts will be replaced with their superior version, hopefully. Most of them. But yeah, I think that's a good point for me to end off the recording for now. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!